Hi, this is Jeff Mesnick. I'm here with the Channel Marketing Journal, and I'm excited to be here today with Sarah Muckler Visser. How are you?
Great, great.
So you are the Director of Worldwide Go-to-Market, is that correct?
Yes, that's right, Go-to-Market Services.
Go-to-Market Services here at Microsoft.
Yep.
So I'd love for you to share a little bit about what is it that you do here, because so many different companies have similar titles
Yep.
and they all do something different, and maybe share like one of your favorite things about your new job.
Yeah, absolutely. So I lead the team that offers go-to-market services globally to our partners. Microsoft actually drives 95% of our revenue through partners. So the fun part of driving go-to-market services into that partner ecosystem is that we actually provide the levers that empower partners to drive business. And so we get to work with partners every day and driving their pipeline, helping drive demand and accelerate their pipeline, and you know, able to work on, and in some cases we work in particular plans for them, and in others we work in a scale model where we provide campaigns to them or education where they can then learn those skills themselves and really empower them to land their business all around the world.
One of the things I've heard in the past is that with your organization, you're really teaching them to fish as opposed to fishing for them.
Mm-hmm.
So I love that, and I love the fact that you enjoy doing that work.
Yeah.
Now, I also understand that your path to becoming a channel executive was a little bit unique. Maybe you can share a little bit of that with us.
Yeah, I actually came from, I have a degree in psychology, but then went into radiology information systems. Wow. So I sold for years, and then I ended up running that business for the US. And that really gave me an opportunity to learn how to drive a product or a solution into market. So that was from launching a product all the way to installing it. And I did that for years. I began to see that I have a passion for marketing, and I actually thought that marketing, you travel less because I was on the road all the time. Right. But that didn't end up being the case. But for the last 10 or 15 years, I've been doing marketing on a global scale, and it's been really a fun journey.
That's great. So just before our interview, I also spoke with Cheryl Miller, who's the general manager of your organization. And she gave me a great phrase that you guys, I guess, use, and maybe she has it written on her wall. It's kind of like when Notre Dame goes out and they have their message up top. And I guess her message is no partner left behind.
Yes, absolutely. And I love that philosophy. And we do look at partners in a number of different ways. When we think of that partner ecosystem, and it's about 300,000 partners, we need to think of how we can serve their marketing needs and, like you said, teach them how to fish. With that, we have a digital marketing content program that actually gives partners 10-week campaigns throughout the year. And so they can produce their own campaigns, driving to their own calls to action and driving leads. The other thing we do is that what I just mentioned earlier was that smart partner marketing education. So they're actually able to learn different skills and drive that into their own organization. On a more catered scale, I would say, but catered is probably not the right term, but we do offer, which I love this, is Marketo instances for our partners. So actually we have a partner demand center. We give them a landing page, which they can use for events or throughout all of their marketing materials. And we actually provide the nurture stream for them, utilizing teams of folks that can give them really good advice on what works best in nurture streams, above the fold, all that sort of stuff, those little tips and tricks that make a big difference. And so really excited about that program, our digital marketing content and the smart partner marketing. But we also offer some tailored offerings like geo expansion, and this one we're really excited about. You know, Microsoft is in 174 countries, but we really think about our partners on a local level and how they can land locally. So What that means to us is when we have a partner, say we have a partner in Belgium and that's where they've been, and they wanted to then expand into France, we can help them with resources from marketing, from account executives, from technical skills, that sort of thing, to then expand into France. And so that program, the Geo Expansion, we're just really, really excited about for this year and beyond. We also have a partner-to-partner a program which allows us to help make those connections where partners may not have been able to do it on their own. Maybe they didn't know somebody in a specific niche in France, that sort of thing. We're able to help them make that connection. And so really, really thrilled about that. And like I said, we just want to drive demand and accelerate the pipeline for our partners and really empower them to do the absolute best in marketing that they can do.
And one of the things that I've seen from you guys also is that you've done a lot of work with the ISVs, where you've been able to help them build out a program or get connected with partners so that you can sell more of a solution. Maybe you can share a little bit about that initiative. And is it really just the big ISVs that you guys are working with, or do you offer good programs for the smaller ones?
Yeah, well, we get that a lot, and the thing about our marketing services team, and I should have mentioned it earlier, is that we also have a go-to-market concierge desk. And so where the large ISVs may have connections, the smaller ISVs may not, they can call in and we can give them help on the different marketing services, because if somebody's building on Azure or driving product for Microsoft, we want to help them market and we want to help them be successful.
Right, so basically build on Azure and Microsoft is right there with you.
That's absolutely right, yes, exactly.
Driving the sales, and I understand you have I think Cheryl mentioned also that there's a co-sale program that you guys run.
Yes, absolutely. And so with co-sale, I've always found too that when we're connecting our sellers with our partners, we're able to make some connections. Deals aren't always done in IT, so you need to kind of bring in all the resources you can. So when partners are bringing in Microsoft resources, we may all have different contacts in that customer, and so we're able to make those introductions, help drive sales, help let them know. Microsoft does so much in privacy and security on Azure, and that is definitely a big initiative these days. And so I see a lot of times with co-sell, that's where partners are looking to say, okay, I need somebody to come in and tell us. I believe the number is $14 billion that we spend in security privacy. Like, okay, what are you doing, and how can you help me tell that story? And so we're right there with the partner and selling hand in hand.
Well, this has been great. So I'm going to end with one of my favorite questions.
Okay.
Right, which is always gets people a little uncomfortable. But what is your biggest pet peeve? You see people on the channel, they're doing these things outside, maybe it's something at home, but you never know.
Yes, well, I don't know if it's a pet peeve, but a lot of times when working with partners, I'll say, what is your highest addressable market? What are your top regions or countries? And they might look at me like a deer in headlights, and I think, okay, let's help you get that research so we can make sure we're targeting in the right exact ways, so we can really make a difference together.
I think that's excellent, because I do know that there's a bunch of companies out there and executives who don't really try to pull that out, right? And there is so much great innovation that can happen at a partner.
Oh, absolutely.
You just need that support.
Absolutely, yeah, and we're there.
Well, this has been awesome. Thank you so much for the time.
Oh, thank you.
This has been the Channel Marketing Journal, and I've been excited to be talking with Sarah.